Okay, no, what happened? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Great morning, ATL and the whole wide world. It's your man, Jason Carey, Steph Tiller. The morning coffee Swig. Great morning. Great morning. It's another day and paradise. Great morning, Steph. Off the mute button.
Great morning, J-Boy.
What's going on?
I just don't have a voice. But good morning.
It's been a Christmas party. What have you been doing? Why is your voice gone? It is Taco. Is it still Taco Tuesday? Is it still Taco Tuesday during the holidays?
Yeah.
Tamale Tuesday. Tempting
yeah, because
Tuesday.
you can self-serve at home. Taco Tuesday.
Oh, it's still
and I think
served.
Taco Tuesdays in a kid-friendly home is traditional.
So you got to keep
It's
the taco
one meal
rolling.
that you can teach the kids how to make.
Ah, okay, all right. That's how we seeing it.
Yeah, so
Keep the taco.
that's
the
the
tacos
parent
rolling.
in me.
More
That's the
tacos,
parent in me.
please. More tacos, please.
I can't.
Keep the tacos going.
I didn't have a party yesterday. I'm mad. You got all the good paraphernalia. All of mine was itchy. Let me tell y'all. I tried to pull out my Christmas bag. And my sweaters are itchy. They've been in the attic. I had my y'all gotta listen, hear me out. My attic had I got it re-insulated. But some of my bags were a little open.
Oh, so you guys, they were shooting it in there, and a little bit got in there. So now you got the fiberglass installation
Ain't
all
no little
in your
bit.
itchy. Oh,
It's all
so
in there.
So the bag wasn't a little open then. That's what you're
The
trying to say.
bag wasn't closed. It was never
No,
closed because I keep rummaging through my stuff.
Yeah, it sounded like the bag was a lot of open. That's what that sounded like to me. A
The
lot
top
of open
and
was
the bottom.
happening.
First of all,
Oh my
the
God.
top was open because I never closed it, and the bottom was open because I drug it up there.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So
We're not
we're
gonna
dealing
discuss.
with itchy and like the stuff that you can't pick off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
all right.
but I'm going to get more. I'm going to get more.
Well, you didn't get one more show for you to do it. I don't understand what you're going to. Never mind. Feliz Navidad.
I like the holidays.
Feliz Navidad.
Resueto año da felicidad. I sung solo, sung lead on that in 8th grade.
No, I didn't. This is something I just learned just this very moment. I have now learned this.
Forget about it after this.
Nope. There will be a recital here on the Morning Coffee Suite. Anyway, great morning to everybody. How was your Motivational Monday? Your Merry Monday. How was your Merry Monday?
Surprisingly amazing, magical.
It was a magical Monday. That's another word we didn't use.
It was a magical Monday. I had a chance to release a lot of stress, a lot of heavy burden.
Listen. It's Tuesday.
This was nice.
It was Tuesday. Let's not talk about releasing stress. It's Tuesday. Let's not. Oh, that's not what you're talking about. Moving on. Carry on.
Not at all.
I'm interested. So, go ahead.
All right. So, I did a nice ritual yesterday because of what was happening in the world yesterday.
It's more.
Jason, you can't remember.
What am I doing?
So I did a very nice ritual as far as for the great conjuncture of Jupiter and Saturn kissing. Mm-hmm. So this is a celebration of love. Yeah. And so we were, like many people around the globe, like myself. You didn't see it? It's still on. You can watch it on YouTube.
Sweet.
Like, it's live. It's one of those things that are live. And so, with that, do you want to talk about your Monday? How was your Monday? Before I elaborate.
No, it was cool. It's cool. I had a. It was cool. Mine was pretty dope. I had a. What is happening? And so mine was dope. We had a. No, you don't hear you anymore. Shut up. Mine was dope, man. We had a. Boys, we got to record yesterday. We did our Secret Santa at the fellas. It was cool. It's cool because we do Secret Santa on the show every Monday. I mean, not every Monday, but every Christmas we do a Secret Santa, digging the hat. Everybody, you don't know who you have, and you get a gift, and it's pretty funny, man. So, good time.
So what happened? Can we know?
Foolishness as usual. That's all.
Do y'all get each other gag gifts?
Sometimes. This year we didn't. We had enough gags for 2020, so this year we really shared with each other. It was cool. This year we everybody bought real gifts this time. So, Pedro is still unfortunately Pedro had tested positive for COVID on Thanksgiving. And so he hasn't been able to come to the show with us since then because his test still positive. I think I told you guys before that your test stay positive, can stay positive up to 12 weeks, even though you may not be contagious. They said that you can stay, your test can test, you can test positive for up to 12 weeks. So hopefully he's not sick or anything, but hopefully, Pedro. He's still quarantined at his house. He ain't been nowhere. He ain't got no haircut. So we clown him, but he's good. He's safe, and his family's safe.
Of course y'all would.
Oh yeah, he's clown. It clowns on every episode. We started with clowning him, but he hasn't been able to come with us. So we called him. We videoed him in so we could do Secret Santa. But we was like, hey, don't you buy us nothing. You go ahead. Use Amazon. Here's your person. You Amazon it to them.
Oh my God.
I want you to go pick it up and then send it to nobody. You don't never touch
Y'all ain't straight. Y'all ain't straight.
Yeah. So anyway, moving on, man. We ain't gonna have no time. we had a fantastic time as usual. The new episode will be out, and it's the last episode of the year actually, because we usually don't have an episode the week after Christmas. This is usually the wrap up episode. It's Christmas and New Year's episode right here. So new year, new season, everything 2021 before you get another new episode of the show. Enjoy it. Steph, we don't really have the moment, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go to our break this morning, and we're gonna come back and jump right into it. You'll get all your news and everything in the second hour. It's time to get into the motivational and the weather and everything else. Let's get it. It's the morning.
Powered by IBNXRadioNetwork.com.
Check it out.
Next 100.
No face cold, let it snow. Rolly ghost, let it snow. Say she cold, come on up. Let it go, let it go, let it snow. What a hose, that's gon' slay. Do-do-do, not Mary Kay. Got some J's, that's on the way. Tree lit up, Christmas Day. Oh, I love this Christmas time again. Snowed in and we dining in. Plenty love, Valentine's and then about to make it where it's mine again. Ice you down, let me try again. Snow interest, can we fly in them? Sound like the wind chiming in. Love songs, track the time again. Play around, no skips. Mistletoe, your lips. I don't know Saint Nick, but I got your gifts, don't trip. We can't help but forecast. More love and more laughs. Tell your ex, let it go. And let it snow, let it snow. My face cold, let it snow. Rolly ghost, let it snow. Say she cold, come on up. Let it go, let it go, let it snow. What a hose, that's gon' slay. Do-do-do, not Mary Kay. Got some J's, that's on the way. Tree lit up, Christmas Day.
Canada Goose. Got it through Santa the Oop. Check, check. Land on the roof. Cut us some cantaloupe just for Lil' Kinsley. The world can't love you. I'm not a plant, I'm the root. The world love my fruit. Had a couple of my juice. Nigga, I'm still free. Tell me how much is you? Black folk at the show. Black car at the stove. Black love you if you love me. Black love you if you don't. Black power, black privilege. My kids will never go broke. Black party, black party. The kids just said they gon' vote. Black business, Black Friday. They salty. Scared of going broke. Scared it's gon' snow.
No face cold, let it snow. Rolly ghost, let it snow. Say she cold, come on up. Let it go, let it go, let it snow. What a hose, that's gon' slay. Do-do-do, not Mary Kay. Got some J's, that's on the way. Tree lit up, Christmas Day.
Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree.
Ho 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 and a Merry Christmas to all from your girl Steph Tiller. Morning Coffee Swig, IBNX Radio.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, it's a holiday. I got foes on foes and they out of control, yo. Hey, this another way. All my hit does on go, and I hope that you know it. I can't even close my eyes, and I don't know why. Guess I don't like surprises. I can't even stay away from the game that I play. They gon' know us today, Hey, can I pop this? You tried to put me in the bubble, but I popped it. Switch the genre on you. Do a rocket. I got the biggest song. Check the charts, sis. I don't need them. They wanna know if I be last done. Even if I started flopping, that be fashion. Popping up in movies, ain't no Nazi. This ass done. I'm bad as Michael Jackson. Hey, it's a holiday. I got foes on foes, and they out of control, yo. Hey, this another way. All my hit does on go, and I hope that you know it. I can't even close my eyes, and I don't know why. Guess I don't like surprises. I can't even stay away from the game that I play. They gon' know us today. Man, I snuck into the game, came in on a horse. I pulled a gimmick, I admitted I got no remorse. Nobody tried to let me in, nobody opened doors. I kicked them down, they didn't have a choice. Dun, 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 they tried to next me. Ayy, but I'm blessed, see. Ayy, no flex, but my checks giving vetties. Ayy, and I'm sexy, they wanna sweat me. Pop star, but the rappers still respect me. They wanna know if I be last done. Even if I started flopping, that be fashion. Popping up in movies, ain't no Nazi, this ass done. I'm bad as Michael Jackson. Hey, it's a holiday. I got foes on foes, and they out of control, yo. Hey, it's another way. All my hit does on go, and I hope that you know it. I can't even close my eyes, and I don't know why. Guess I don't like surprises. I can't even stay away from the game that I play. They gon' know us today, yo.
Hey, Keith. Welcome back. Yo, I don't even know who record that is. I heard that record on a commercial for a NFL commercial, and really, I did not know that. I saw that commercial. That on a commercial. And I was like, I heard that song. Johnny played that song, and it's Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Word. All right, moving on. Okay. Yeah, we speak for a living. We talk for a living. That just threw me for a loop. No, we speak a living for a living. We talk for a living. Yeah, it's a better. That song is. It's no longer. It doesn't seem like it. It seemed like it was better produced than like an at-home SoundCloud song. But anyway, bring it back in. We talk for a living. We speak for a living. For that reason, I like to give you guys a word of the day. Man, be a better conversationalist out here in these streets. You gonna need your conversation. Well, maybe not because it's the holidays, but you're not really gonna be around your people. Or are you gonna need to be a better conversationalist because you got to talk to people on the phone and FaceTime, and maybe that's why. Anyway, today's word is a noun. Opprobrium. Opprobrium. That's Brium, right? Opprobrium. Opprobrium. It's a longer word and challenging for some of us to say. Something that brings disgrace, a public disgrace or ill fame that follows from conduct considered grossly wrong or vicious. Contempt, reproach, something that brings disgrace. What would bring disgrace? I know it comes from some Latin word that's going to have a whole bunch of extra words to it and probably hard to say. So let's move on to the sentence. Let's go. Nonetheless, I remained a fellow traveler in those days. The term was one of approval, not opprobrium. After abruptly announcing lockdown plans for England, Prime Minister Boris Johnson now faces opprobrium from allies and adversaries alike alike who say he has either gone too far or acted too slowly. After abruptly announcing lockdown, so that goes into COVID, where they're using opprobrium. Again, I think this is one of those words that is made for writing. Some words are made for writing. Some words just expound on, so you don't have to say it the same way every time. Opprobrium. This one is not like the words yesterday and before that. This goes into your writing, maybe not your reading. I don't know. I can't see me saying opprobrium. Nonetheless, I remained a fellow traveler in those days. The term was one of approval, not opprobrium. I can't see that to roll off. One of those words that some of the words just taste good when you say it. But the other words, you'd be like, you know what? I'm going to discard this word. This is one of those words that's better coming off the ball of your pen and not coming off the tongue. And that's how I feel. But I want to motivate you guys to use these words in your everyday language or use it in your everyday writing. Those of you that like to journal, some of those that like to write in your diary, maybe you use opprobrium for that reason, and put it in one of your journals. I don't know. Moving on. We want you guys to be motivated. Speaking of motivated, let's get motivated, Steph.
Good morning, family and friends. I know many of you are looking for that morning motivational starter pack to get you up, prepared, and ready to take on this day. Well, as I tell you guys each and every day, there's a hero that lives inside of you. Someone who's special, someone who wants you to do something great with your life, someone who wants you to do creative work, someone who wants you to be the change in the world that you wish to see today, and that you can never be too distracted that you forget who you truly are, because the only person that's stopping you from living your best and most greatest life is who? You. Because the only person that's stopping you from living your best and most greatest life is who? You. So yesterday, we got a chance to see the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. And during that time, it was a moment where you can reflect on the things that you want to implement into your life. So it's your manifestation period. And during your manifestation period, I know a lot of you don't know exactly what that means. So I received a lot of messages about what I needed to do. About what they needed to do in order to manifest certain things in their lives. And one of the things that I always tell people is you have to be honest with yourself and know where you are in life and know where you're trying to go in life. You know, because most of the time we want to manifest things, but we're kind of like not being truthful. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that we're intentionally being untruthful. It's that we are asking for the things that, you know that we really don't want, but it sound good. That's not helping you at all. Because one thing about life is you can manifest abundance just by being grateful for the things that you already have. When you show gratitude that, you know, the things that you have in life are, they're meaningful, and you enjoy them, and you love the fact that you're able to have them, even something as small as food, good food to eat. That is very specific. So you can be thankful for having good food to eat. I mean, because it could be scrapes. It could be terrible food. We could not be free enough for you to be able to pick and choose what you want off the menu each and every single day. Oh, I got a taste for this. I got a taste for that. That's a gift. Like you should be very grateful that you're granted the opportunity to be able to pick and choose what it is that you want. So I say all of that because I want to stay on the topic here of manifestation and how manifestation actually works. And that is one of them for sure, is being grateful and showing gratitude, but also speaking affirmations into your world and into your life. Health is easy for me. Love is blossoming in my life. Money flows through my life easily. And these are the things that you can repeat over and over to yourself, but until you believe them. Because one thing about manifestations is if you don't believe that you're worthy, that you are, that you expect these things to happen, that you actually believe that they're happening to you, for you, then it's not going to, you can't trick the universe. You can't trick them. If you don't believe it, the universe knows that you don't believe it. So at this point, it's just a bunch of words. But it's something that you have to believe. When people say believe in yourself, it sounds good just by listening to it the first time. It's like, oh yeah, I believe in myself. It's like, yeah, do you really? Because when you were supposed to jump, did you jump? When you were supposed to have faith that everything was going to work out, how did that work out for you? You know, are you truly living to your full potential? Yeah. Those are the things that you can ask yourself. Like, what am I truly grateful for? Am I grateful for the opportunities that I've seized? Am I grateful for the opportunities that even come my way? You know, it's so many different reasons, and it's levels to being grateful. But at the same time, like I was saying, you have to believe in everything that you say, speak upon yourself. So that's why I don't let people speak any and everything over my life. Because them saying it, me repeating it, the universe don't know who to believe, but it's going to believe whoever is going to believe how it want to believe. Oh, but what I speak over myself is something completely different. You know? So, and when you ask for what you want, be prepared to get it. Be prepared to get it. You know, if I say money flows through my life easily, that's me. Because that may not be a thing for you. And if I am speaking and manifesting that into my world, I'd also follow up with that with, let me see, money flows through my life easily. Giving back is easy for me, you know, and I'm using the word easy because this is pretty much for beginners. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you guys are in life, so I have to, you know, start from the basis, the basic level. But so me, I would say giving back is easy. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to continue to give back. I want to continue to grow. I want to continue to make things happen as far as me being of service, because that's my purpose. And once you find your purpose, being of service means a lot. You know, sometimes I probably go overboard, but that's one of the things that I'm also trying to manifest, the calmness and the balance of it all. I'm calm, but I need more balance in that. So this is something that I probably will write up for you guys later, but I want you to hear this. Tension is descending. Purpose has risen. I am calm. I am kind. I feel at peace within myself. And it's leading me forward to a purpose along my journey. Love already for me, and I'm ready to transcend. I am free. Free to be whoever I am, and free to share my gifts with the world. I'm blessed to know what I know. I'm blessed to know who I know and have seen what I have seen. I am where I am on purpose. Divine time has brought me here for a reason. So may every moment be what it will be. Every person should know what it is that they know about themselves. And my journey, my impact on others, may it be organically, without force, reach to many. And I will continue to attract what's for me, undoubtedly. So may it be, and so it is. That is something that I will probably say to myself a million times in a million different ways, but it's for me. And it's also for you as well. It's that what I just read then wasn't just for me specifically. It's for, you know, the collective. If there's something in there that you say, okay, I need to speak that over myself, gladly I'll write it up, put it in, you know, I'll put it on Facebook, and you guys could copy it, share it, however, whatever it is. The most important thing about it is if the message comes to you, forget the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Don't worry about me. Get the message. Redo the message. Tweak the message. Add to the message. You know what I'm saying? Like, put your own twist to it. Put your own things to it. But do it with intention. Put your own emotions. These are my emotions. These are my words. Put your own emotion into it. Put your own words into it. Put your own intent behind it. That's because when you do that, it becomes more powerful for you. And I want things to be powerful for you. Like, that's your manifestation. That's your power. That's your gift. And you want to explore, you want to share that with the world, or maybe you don't want to share your gifts with the world. I have gifts I want to share with the world. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's certain things in there that you may want to adjust, and that's fine. But trust me, it still works. It still works, and that's something that you could speak over yourself to calm yourself, to medicate yourself. Like, certain things that I use to self-medicate. Trust me, it's working. It's working a whole lot without me, because I'm not chemically imbalanced. I'm probably emotionally unstable at times, but I'm not chemically imbalanced, you know? And so all of what we think is a result of what we will have. So it's about what you think, and it's about what you tell yourself and what you're saying to yourself. And so that's your morning motivation starter pack from your girl Steph this morning. Think big, believe big, act big. Big results will happen for you. All you have to do is just speak it over your life continuously. Not one time, not two times. Continue to speak it over your life until you believe it. You have to read it to believe it. If you need to write it down to read it, that's fine. I'm one of the people who have to read something. I can sit here and tell you guys anything, but I still have like 5-6 notebooks where I'm consistently writing things, because when I write it and then I read it, I can read it over and over and over and over and over, and something to click every single time. It's like a whole time machine. I mean, a combination, just click, 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 and all of it just fitting the way that it's supposed to fit. But it fit for different things every single time. You know what I'm saying? So, however that resonates with you guys, I hope you got some out of that today, with the this energy that is upon us right now. I just want to bring some peace and some happiness and some love into your homes. Feel good about yourself. Feel good about where you are in life. And that is your morning motivation starter pack from your girl Steph this morning. To all my dreamers that still believe in dream the way that I believe in dreams, continue to chase your dreams, and chase your dreams until you get tired. And when you get tired of chasing your dreams, you chase them some more, and some more. And if you're scared to do it, do it anyway.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's time for ATL weather and other random shit. My bad. Great boy ATL, and happy Taco Tuesday. Currently 45 degrees and sunny. Feels like 41. So it's a cool morning on the eve of Christmas Eve. Not as warm as yesterday, the eve of Christmas Eve. The sun will beat down on us today a bit as we warm up today. One of the warmest days of as of late. It's been pretty cool and pretty steady. Expect highs of 60 plus today. Highs of 60 plus. Ooh, balmy. Some of you guys that get out there and do something different. Anyway, don't worry. We have a cold Christmas day on the way. May not be a white Christmas in ATL, but you will get to bundle up. We'll talk about it tomorrow as I tell you exactly what you're looking forward to on Friday. Today, no precipitation. Perfect for a winter walk outdoors. So enjoy ATL. Get out there and enjoy. Perfect for outdoor shopping. You don't have to bundle up too much. You probably put on some gloves and you still put on a coat, man. It's gonna be outside. But anyway, in honor of the season, still, I know it's Taco Tuesday, but it's Top of the Tree Tuesday. There we go, Top of the Tree Tuesday. And some people still put up their Christmas trees on Christmas Eve or the week of Christmas. So some of you are still touching the top of the trees. And so our random city weather report comes from Christmas Cove, Maine. Christmas Cove, Maine. A cool little place nestled, I don't know, TripAdvisor. Christmas Cove. Actually, you would imagine some of these cities that have these names would have big Christmas festivals and things of that nature. It's 2020, so they have it, but it's based on some. They got some guidelines, so some things going to change a little bit for COVID. But hey, here's an idea for you guys that may not have big families or don't have much tradition in your family. Maybe you can create a tradition going to one of these towns, cities, festivals, or whatever during the holidays and create a new. There's an idea. I don't know who's going to Maine during this time, but anyway, the home of chestnuts, Christmas Cove. No, I can't stand by that. I don't know that that's true. Currently 35 degrees, partially sunny, feels like 31 degrees. I would imagine that's warm for them this time of year. I don't know. Second day of winter bringing some sun. The temperatures will remain steady in Christmas Cove. Expect highs of 41 degrees. 41 degrees, and like I said, mostly sunny. A low of 24 though. A low of 24. I would imagine. And Christmas Cove is like a little bay area. It's coming off the water, so I would imagine it's a little cool. That air coming off of the bay, so it may feel a little cooler than that. 24 tonight, so bundle up, Christmas Cove. Be cozy. And that is your ATL and Random City Weather Report, a segment created and brought to you by the Morning Coffee Swig. So if you're here anywhere else, best believe they copy that. Ooh. Hey man, I do have some random facts for you today. I got a couple random Christmas facts for everybody today. And some of them, I don't know. Hey, I got some random ones for you now.
I think I met someone who actually listens to us and was pulling a U on me, and I'm just like,
they dropped one on you.
Yeah,
they dropped her. They're like,
it's like, well, this is some random fact, and I'm just like, okay, dude, really? Don't make me start, because I know about a polar bear. I mean what was
a
bear?
Polar bear plus grizzly.
Yeah, polar grizzly. Yeah, I do. I know about that.
Yeah. Anyway, so did you know Rudolph was a marketing ploy? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first appeared in 1939 when the Montgomery Ward department store asked one of its copywriters to create a Christmas story. The store could give away as a promotional gimmick. The store had been giving away coloring books for years and decided to make its own to save some money. And that's where Rudolph came from. A lot of these traditions is based in actual poverty and turned into this thing. You don't know where it came from. How about hanging stockings started by accident? According to the legend, we hanged stockings by the chimney with care thanks to a poor man who didn't have enough money for his 3 daughters' dowries. Generous old Saint Nick, remember that's his trademark, dropped a bag of gold down their chimney in one night where the girls had hung their stockings to dry. That's where the gold ended up and how the tradition began. Legend has it. All by mistake. Last one here. Coca-Cola played a part in Santa's image. How about that? Before Coca-Cola got in on it, Santa used to look a lot less jolly, even spooky. It wasn't until 1931 when the beverage company hired an illustrator named Haddon Sunbloom for magazine ads that we got the jolly old elf. Now kids won't get nightmares when they dream of Christmas Eve. So I gotta find that image of the old Santa before 1931. They say it was even creepy.
Don't ruin us.
He gonna look like great. He gonna look like Krampus.
It sounds worse than the Grinch, and he's already made an impact.
Yeah, it would look like Krampus.
Mark of the beast. If you look at a thing like Trump, I'm already terrified.
Well, my Santa ain't never looked like that one. So my Santa was always black. So my Santa was a cool.
You know what? They need to start letting these kids live. Cause I really believed for a little while, even though I don't care what my mama was saying. I had books, and I was living through my books, and I would read about Santa all the time, and like sit and read about it. I'm just like, oh my God, this guy is so cool. He wants to help everybody. I want to do that when I get older. So it was a thing for me. So, but even though my mom was like, ain't no Santa, go to bed. I was like, it is. She'll see.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry.
She'll see. She'll see. Wait.
Santa. Hey, listen, I tell y'all what. I agree with you. We have not said that this year. We have not said that this year, and I wish we had said it a little earlier. But I am always on that crusade to let the kids live. Y'all, I did say that y'all. I did say what y'all want a cookie from. Y'all want a cookie from a 4-year-old talking about. Well, they need to know I go to work. This is what you want.
I don't care about you going to work. You're supposed to.
You want points for being an adult? Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up and tell the kid, let the kids be kids the shortest part of their life. Let them be kids.
The shortest.
That's it. We're going to take a break.
You always
we'll
put something to perspective. I like that. The shortest.
Morning.
Life.
Shortest. Cool. Morning calls. We'll be back.
I had you up early in the morning.
Get up in the morning with the morning coffee swig on ATL Next 100.
Get your ass out of bed.
What's poppin', family? It's your homegirl, Terrence Simone.
Latoria G.
And Miss Caprice.
We're here to tell you about our hot new show, Next Now, Weekend Edition.
With segments like Giving You the Business and Whoop Child.
Tune in every Saturday and Sundays, 10 to 12 on Atlanta's Next 100.
Right here on IBNX Radio Network.
Our community, our station.
Let's go, ho, ho, ho.
Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon, King of Crunk, wishing all of y'all a Merry Hip Hop Christmas.
Happy holidays from all your friends here at IBNX Radio. For hip hop and R&B, ATL's Next 100.
Number one for hip hop and R&B. You know what I'm saying? All day, all night. Yo, wake up, yeah! Don't make me tell you twice.
Jason Carey, Steph Tiller, morning coffee swig every morning, 8 to 10, right here on ATL Next 100.
All about
is Merry Christmas to you. We're all in love with Christmas, it's true. And all I want for Christmas is you. I say all I want for Christmas is you. I say all I want for Christmas. Hold up, let's check my wish. Let's giving you something different. I'm what he say he is. And your mind, you know he is. And then I play my position. I'm Jordan and Peeps is pimping. I'm Wanda, the type of scrimmage. Most valuable player rated. I'ma show you how to shine on them, baby. Ay. Keep going, don't waste no time on them, baby. Ay. Girl, you shine brighter than a diamond, I swear. And if you like and give it Christmas, oh yeah. Say you shine brighter than a diamond, I swear. And if you like and give it Christmas, oh yeah. 17, you know the squad with me, baby. Ay. Take care of you, that's just a job for me, baby. Merry Christmas to you. We're all in love with Christmas, it's true. And all I want for Christmas is you. I say all I want for Christmas is you.
What you want for Christmas? I handle my business. So we got like 10 whips. It was 4 inches. The way we blowing money like a motherfucking rich. Chillin' where it's sunny and my honey got the French tips. Lighting up this Christmas tree. Baby, come and get with me. Take a trip to Tiffany. Late night you be missing me. Alright, like I'm Santa Claus. You can see your man tomorrow. I am not no amateur. Pull up in them fancy cars. Every day a holiday. Ballin' like I'm Hardaway. Monty's who you know I pay. Rolling like some rollerblades. Hit me, I come right away. Smoking by the fireplace. And I'm young and gifted. I want you for Christmas.
This is Merry Christmas to you. We're all in love with Christmas, it's true. And all I want for Christmas is you. I say all I want for Christmas is you. Anywhere you want, I can take you there, it's whatever. And anything you need, I can give you, be glad. Girl, you on my truck, how I feel for you, beware, baby. Yeah, but anywhere you want, I can take you there, it's whatever. Anything you need, I can give you, be glad. Girl, you on my truck, how I feel for you, beware, baby. Yeah, but this is Merry Christmas to you. We're all in love with Christmas, it's true. And all I want for Christmas is you. I say all I want for Christmas is you.
All I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is you. Welcome back to the Morning Coffee Swig. It's your man, Jason Carey. Steph Tiller. It is the eve of Christmas Eve. The eve after the eve. You know what it is. Hey, man, how y'all doing out there this morning? Y'all having a fantastic morning. I hope y'all are having the type of morning that we hope, that we wish for you to have. Everybody that listens to us and follow us. Shout out to those that are listening to us on TuneIn, that have hit the share button. Those out there on YouTube, we see you. The ones that are commenting on Facebook, we appreciate you as well. And y'all really be listening. Y'all be listening intently too. I love it. I love it. Every bit of it. So anyway, let me get into this. Every day I'll tell you something that's on my mind. Go, Jason. Every day I'll tell you something that's on my mind, something I'm seeing, something I may have seen, something I'm thinking, something I may have experienced, and it's what has me on the edge. So this is a Christmas edge for y'all. This is a holiday edge. So one of the things that we talk about a lot here is self-awareness and, protecting your circle. And we talked a lot about friends and family and all that. We talked a lot about that going into this season because I feel like it was a proper thing to do. And Steph and I didn't talk about that one bit as in this was going to be our message, but it ended up gelling. So we talk about protecting your circle. We talk about having the right people around you and you know, hand picking those and even family members, which one you're gonna be around, bam, 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 all of that, right? But what we haven't talked about and what we haven't said is it might be you. It might be you. If you are a dream killer, a energy vampire, you a life sucker, you are one of those people, or you are a Debbie Downer, a pessimist, what have you. We are trying to speak life into you and get you to, you know, buck up a bit. Come on, buck up, chum. We're trying to get y'all to another place. But if you are that person, then you need to quarantine. You stay away from people. You see people in their joy, Christmas cheer, like, oh, you the one that want to go out your way to go buy a humbug. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody want to hear that from you. Again, I talked about complainers. Don't nobody want to hear complaints. Same thing. If you are the energy sucker, if you the one to just suck all the life out of a room, know that. Know that it's you. And if you ain't quite sure, ask. Or if everybody come in the room, if you notice when everybody come in the room, when you come in the room, everybody get quiet. Or faces change, or there's always an argument when you're there. It's you. I'm trying to tell you right now, it's you. If you talk to one person or a group of people, and there's always some fire of sparks or fireworks, it's you. It's you. And you need to exit stage left. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Snagglepuss. I need y'all to dip. I need you to take liberty and be like, you know what? I'm a dip. It's on me. I'm a dip. I'm the one that's causing this problem. I'm the one that is the negative energy. And listen, this is the thing. Two things can be true. You can be a great person, but you might just be poisonous in this circle. Or you might just be poisonous to that person. What have you? If that's the facts, remove yourself. I need y'all to remove yourself. Because I'm a jovial, happy-go-lucky, always got a joke, smiling type of dude. And for real, if you're around me for long periods of time, you realize, you're like, you know what? That's really him. He completely silly. On and off air. But if you rub me, there's a whole nother side. You know what I mean? There's a whole nother side. You can rub me a whole nother way. And if you have had that effect on me, if you have that kind of effect on a person like me, you gotta know that that's like, wait a minute, this ain't even him. This ain't even how he act. He's super amped around me. The problem ain't me. I'm trying to tell you. You got me turned up, I'm telling you, the problem ain't me. That's real. Because it just ain't normal for me to be like that. So nonetheless, I'm saying that for me, saying that for you guys. Know if it's you. And if it's you, you need to pull out, pause. You need to get yourself out of there. Just get yourself out of there. You are the problem. And I don't know why my bed track went dead on me. So I hopefully you can still hear what the devil I'm saying right now.
Yeah, you ended that pull out, but keep going.
I've been pulling out for years, son. But yeah, Steph, that's what it got me on the edge today. That's what got me on the edge. It's just you gotta you the problem, man. You gotta know. You gotta know if you just that life vampire. You just suck the life out of everything. You're like you around here trying to dampen people's spirits and stuff like that. It's you. So that's it. You was off mute.
Okay, I agree 100%. I feel the same way a lot of times, and I do enough self-reflection to know, all right, Steph, you off key. This is a battle that you created. This is all your mess. But then there's other times where it's the same people that enters my life, or that come around at whatever time they come around, but they still carry this bad energy, and it rubs me the wrong way every single time. And at that point, I know it's not me because it hasn't happened with no one else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them happy, like you say, happy people. I'm just a naturally happy person. Like, if you don't like me, I promise you need to check yourself. And that is not me being perfect, Patty, because I am not perfect. I ain't trying to be. I don't want to be. Perfect don't even go with my outfit. But what I am saying is that a person that is naturally happy and secure within themselves, and so secure within themselves that they try to boost everybody up 100% of the time, like go beyond trying to make sure that everybody's light is shining and that everybody know that they have a light. If you rub that person the wrong way, then it is something that's wrong with you, and maybe you should seek advice, therapeutic advice.
Shout out to all my second hour flowers, all the people that come in on the second hour. I always notice those numbers go up, so y'all the second hour flowers, welcome.
Yeah.
Speaking of bringing the smiles and bringing joy and not stealing life, we're going to bring some joy right here with the local Swig. What you got for me this morning, Steph? Bring a little joy.
Really? That's what's going on. Yesterday's local Swig was brought to you by St. Cecilia. So today's local Swig is going to be brought to you by South City Kitchen. South City Kitchen. South City Kitchen by South City Kitchen. South City Kitchen is located in Midtown, Buckhead, Vinus, Avalon. It's all over the ATL, and it's a pretty dope place, obviously. And you can order there online for carry out, or you can do DoorDash. I know everybody right now is looking for something to DoorDash. The one that I'm going to give you today is going to be located in Buckhead. So this is the Buckhead location. There are several different locations for this facility. Christmas Eve in the kitchen. This year, you can step away from the stove if you want to and order some of your favorite takeouts in advance and pick them up on Christmas Eve. So it's Christmas Eve in the kitchen for them, not for you. So you can order them in advance, pick them up on Christmas Eve. Of course, they have limited availability to order, but you can do your reservations for their 3-course prefix Christmas Eve feast. So I guess you get 3 courses. Check them out. What I'm trying to do today is give you guys other places to go, because I know if I'm having company over last minute and I didn't get a chance to cook, I do look for places other than KFC, a bucket of chicken and mashed potatoes and whatnot. You want to try other options. Trust me, please try other options, because you got the bougie cousin and then the fake bougie cousin. It's too much. So you will
don't go to Boston Market.
Why? Never mind. So the hours of operation, their dinner hours are Tuesday through Thursday, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And on Fridays and Saturdays from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. They are closed on Sundays and Mondays. But their lunch hours are Tuesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And their brunch hours are only on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so no dinner on Sunday. That's what that is. Sorry. No dinner on Sundays. But Saturday and Sundays, they do offer brunch from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So it's only open from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays for brunch only. So I think that's pretty cool. That means that they are really like catering to their audiences that come to them on the weekends for brunch. They have an executive chef by the name of Simone Young. He is from Key West, Chicago and Key West. Okay, so he served as a chef in Chicago and in Key West. Not from there, but served there. He's right now the chef at the one in Buckhead. So check him out, y'all. He looks pretty hot, ladies. I'm just saying. So check it out. It's called South City. Just saying, South City Kitchen. Of course, they serve cocktails and things like that as well. So this may be a little dated.
Of course, they serve cocktails.
Oh, okay. Well, their enhanced safety cleaning protocols are making more people want to visit this location. They are cash free. Okay? Cash free. Let me add that. They're cash free. So, don't go in there talk about, oh yeah, it's gonna make it rain on this. No, you're not making anything rain. Pay. You have to pay with a card. So the only way they're taking anything is if you play with the card. It says during these uncertain times, we're adding a 20% service charge in lieu of gratuity to all the guest checks. The fees will be used to cover the restaurant's additional wages paid to the staff and other typical expenses during this COVID-19 pandemic. Okay.
Great.
Support your local businesses. And that is your local swig, brought to you by South City Kitchen.
Shout out to the local swig. Go out there and enjoy something local. Let's get into our top stories from the first hour. We can get no stories, so this is our top swigs news. It's all of it. Give us some news, Steph. What you got for us this morning?
I got to get everything. So, first of all, the White House did pass a bill. So, let me say the House and the Senate passed a new bill. It is $900 billion. And this COVID bill is supposed to help Americans. But listen, they can't find an American to say that this is actually helping them. This is a terrible thing. Terrible.
I mean, everybody will take it, but it's a little tease. That's what it is. Everybody take it. It's kind of like you hungry.
It's offensive.
You hungry, and they bring out them little bowl of nuts. You be like, hey, listen, I'm gonna take it, but I hope the meal is around the corner. I swear we'll take these little cashews you done gave us, but y'all bet to have y'all got some. Ain't no chicken in there. Ain't no meat. Nothing. You ain't got nothing. That's what this is. That's exactly what it is. Like we'll take it, but hey, where the rest of it? This ain't it. Is like no, that's the meal.
This ain't it.
Huh?
Like for real?
We gonna have to go somewhere else. We got to go somewhere else.
For real, seriously. So we're only getting each American that makes under $70,000 a year. They're getting the $600 check. Now, it was more than that, but if it's family of 4, you can get up to $2,400 because you're going to get $500 per child this time, and you will get an extra $300 on your unemployment if you receive unemployment. Now, this is the thing with that. Unemployment recipients are battling an issue of having zero income outside of the $100 to $200, cap per state. That is not enough to live off of. That is not enough to pay rent or anything. If your rent is $1,300, you're bringing in a maximum of $1,200. That's not including any of the bills. So you've been having to live off of that, which means you haven't been able to pay your rent, which means you're behind in rent, possibly bills, and other things that you need: car note, insurance, cell phone bills, internet service, so the children can actually go to school from home. It's a lot that comes along with that. So Americans are not satisfied with this bill. I thought, and I know a lot of you thought that, once the bill came out, it would make things, it would stimulate the economy. This is not stimulating the economy at all. This right here is just kind of like, I don't even know. It's a help, and we'll take it, but it's not enough. Definitely not enough, and we're definitely trying to go back in for another round and see what can we cut costs can we cut costs as a country in any other areas in order to give back into the homes of the Americans. Trump is still trying to overturn this election, implementing a martial law to overturn the votes. So this is the thing. We've talked about martial law for a long time, and we thought that it was going to come during this pandemic. We thought that would be an easy little slide-ins, like, oh, okay, yeah, so since they're locked down, we can keep them locked down and make them do what we want them to do by implementing martial law. Okay, that passed. It passed because the good old boys was having such a good old time that he thought that he had this election in the bag. So now he's trying to implement martial law to overturn votes, but they see nobody, not even his own administration, see fit to overturn or try to continue to pursue to overturn those votes from Georgia or anywhere else for that matter. He want to take the voting machines and have them, researched and all of that. There's no indication that there was any fraud going on, but he's still fighting, which in turn he hasn't conceded, which makes us delayed from the transition of power. And with the 70-day delay of transition, every day is, very critical, especially during this pandemic. I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer as to where we're going moving forward with this whole Trump situation. I don't even think he knows, let alone anybody near his camp know, because if they know, they need to be trying to say something, say anything, something. Only person that has spoken out is Governor Andrew Cuomo, and he is from New York. And he's basically saying, hey, look, we have been dealing with federal incompetence as to the reason we're in the state that we're in now. Because the UK is on lockdown. We talked about this yesterday, and I hope you guys are a little up to date with it, or at least have heard about it. But if you haven't heard about it, the UK and British community, England, they have found a new strand, and it's supposed to be more contagious, and it's a more contagious mutation of the coronavirus, COVID-19. Now, with this new strand, oh gosh, with this new strand, they're saying that it's way more deadly, right? Okay, so they shut down their borders. So we can't go over there and they can't come over here. The problem is, no, they can come over here, but we can't go over there. The problem is our borders are still open. We are so greedy as a country that we haven't shut down any of our borders. We are still transporting their passengers, their people over here to America. So Governor Andrew has, from New York, he said, look, to be honest with you, my gut feeling is telling me that the virus is, that strand of the virus is already here. It's not just over there, it's over here already. We already can't control COVID-19. We don't need another strand, a deadlier strand of this virus, but it's already here again because of the negligence in our federal government. And I agree with him 100%. And right now they're saying that this virus is 70% more deadly. Now, if they haven't done the research to say, well, we don't know exactly what it would do, but we just know that it's a mutation of this and when you use terms like that and you're giving out vaccines and you can control the spread of it going from England or from the UK to America, you can control that by ceasing all communication as far as like being able to cross transmit. All you gotta do is stop the borders, close the borders down. That's really pretty much all you have to do. But because we need those funds to continue our airline flow. I get it, but it's not that serious because many more are going to die. If it's more deadly than what we're already dealing with, it's like, wait, what?
The crazy thing about that? The crazy thing is that. Well, the crazy thing is, you can tell us anything. Mm-hmm. You can tell us anything. It's a new deadlier strand. You know what you gotta, like, for real, do you know when you catch the flu, it's like a bunch of different strands of the flu. When you catch the flu, do you know what strand you got? I don't know what strand. I don't care. You want to get it up off your back. You don't even know. It's like, what strand? You got the 37th strand. I don't nobody care what strand it is. Get it off my back. That's what I want. I don't want it on my back no more. So now, you talking about it's a new COVID strand. Is it to justify more deaths? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You don't even. That's where we are right now. We don't know what to believe. You don't know what's going on. So, and I'm not a scientist. I need not only a scientist. I need a scientist I know that works on this particular thing to tell me, hey, this is a new strand. Hey, man, you know it's 4,700 strands of this thing. You got number 12. Like, tell me what strand it is. I don't know what to believe, Steph. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what to believe.
The sad part about it is I'm telling you about these things because it's under the radar right now. The White House and the Senate and the House and anybody else are saying, oh, we don't have it. The U.S. don't have it. Let them tell it. And what they're telling the public right now, I'm telling the public, we have it. It's here. If they didn't shut down our borders, they're coming from there. It's here. Me, amongst other people, have enough common sense to know if you didn't shut down the borders, it's already here. That's how coronavirus got over here in the beginning. You say it come from China, but yet we're still open to bringing Chinese over, whatever the case may be. Now, they could send that. I'm just saying, they could send that. That's what Trump said, not Steph. But they could send their packages, but we should have shut down like we were supposed to. But we didn't. We were greedy and we were still traveling. It's just like with this holiday season. They're telling us Americans to stay home for the holiday season. Do not travel. Guess what Americans are doing? We're going out and we're traveling. We're doing whatever we want to do. And that's how all of this is really going to tie into each other because more people are still going to travel. And that virus is going to travel around. We just don't know exactly where it's coming from. what that is.
COVID 2014. I don't know. It's gonna, and this is the other thing. Is this thing gonna continue to mutate? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have a good distribution plan of this current vaccine. So, you're gonna put out this vaccine and a portion of people are gonna get vaccinated for that strand, and then the new strand is gonna be like Venom. Come each. You know what I mean? You got the new strand coming. Like, it's a virus. It's Venom.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Move on.
All right, so Drew Holiday donates the rest of his 2020 NBA salary to Black-owned small businesses and nonprofits, and which is also something that is supposed to be helped with this new $900 billion COVID bill. But Drew Holiday, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to so many different people, and congratulations to the businesses and nonprofits that he has actually helped. The rest of his 2020 salary. Now, granted, 2020 over.
The season start tonight. So it ain't started. The season start tonight. So is it?
The season starts tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
All of
so
his,
he mean,
yeah.
Is he saying 2020 season, or is he saying for the next 2 weeks? We gotta go ahead and look at it.
It's very specific to the rest of his 2020 NBA salary to Black-owned businesses. That's. I mean, even just that alone, I don't care if it was $100. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, it won't be $100, but Jesus, like, that's amazing.
It sounds like fantastic word to me, Steph. It's 2 weeks left in the year, so we got practices.
Okay, so listen,
and
this is
a
what
couple
he
of
wrote.
games.
All right, this is what he wrote. He said, with COVID-19 pandemic and heightened racial injustices in 2020, many of us have been looking for answers. Lauren and I, his wife, found ourselves searching for ways to help our community at a time that they need it most. Pledging the remainder of our 2020 NBA salary to small Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, and initiatives is how we felt we could make a lasting impact. So according to Google in 2020, worldwide searches for small businesses doubled compared to the previous year. It's encouraging to know that in a time where we all could use a helping hand, we are still searching for ways to help one another. Know that you are not alone in this search for answers. Check this out amongst other trends on Google. Now that is a post that he made yesterday on Instagram. Now, I didn't dig into his salary to know exactly how much. It was the gesture. Even if he got one last check coming this 2020, I'm happy with that. I think that was still a happy moment for me, because I believe in giving, and the gift that keeps on giving this season is going to be Amazon Prime, Netflix books and movies, gift cards, anything that you can email or print is a gift that keeps on giving for this season. We are expected to have a rise in the coronavirus cases. So we're not supposed to travel as Americans. We're not supposed to travel just in case, and to keep down the virus count. But if you just must, then that's what you have to do. However, I'm just giving you guys some great last minute gifts that will actually matter for men. They have the driving experience. You could email them that.
Speaking of that, we're gonna as we close this thing out, especially last minute holiday. Hey, here's a gift for everybody. Fantastic gift. I'll hook y'all up. Google. It's a fantastic holiday gift. I want y'all to go out there and utilize the search engine. If you go out there and use the search engine, you can find all sorts of things. Holiday treats, holiday games, how to make this day special, holiday. You got all of that. What to do for New Year's, creative ways to handle the pandemic. Google. It's fantastic. You should try it out. I want to give that gift to everybody. Go out there and try your Google and learn so much. So last minute, you can literally Google last minute gifts. Those exact words. Last minute gifts. What stores are open on Christmas Eve? For those of you that haven't done, you can Google this.
I think we're past the store buying, part of things. It's now
you have to do something.
for emails and printing. Like I believe wholeheartedly
There is.
in Groupon. Gift cards to on Groupon. They can get hotel rooms. They can travel. They can buy merchandise. Like there are ways that you can make this thing very special for someone. Seriously. If you know somebody don't get their car fixed, how about giving them a coupon? Not a coupon, but a gift card to go and get the car fixed. Look,
you about somebody new oil.
People who need an oil change.
Yes, new ties. All you women out there with bald ties, fellas, there's a good gift. Get some ties. Put some ties on the.
You can tell a single woman this season.
That's not a cheap gift.
If her ties are bald headed and she's well over her mileage of an oil change, then she may be single.
Before you put your foot in your mouth, that ain't a cheap gift, fellas. The ties. It's not really a cheap gift. Better like her, like Steph, like Steph going to those crazy restaurants for first dates. That ain't. Yeah, you better like her. She better be around a little while. Don't just say I'm gonna buy some ties. You be pissed off. Don't just say that. And know what kind of car she got. Before you start.
Yeah, I got the low profile good ones. Yeah.
Or you be like, yeah, girl, get your oil change. This oil change would be $98. You be like, oh, that wasn't the plan. I thought it was cool. Lick off.
I got so comfortable and used to paying $75, $80 on an oil change. I'm just over it. Like I thought that's how much. Well, I remember a time where it was $19.99, and that was like in 2007.
Oil change should be $80.
It's not. It's like $75. What?
Carry on. Anyway, man, let's move on. Today's holiday. Let's move on, man. It's time to sit around the table, stir the coffee pot, grab our coffee mugs, and have a little coffee talk. I got one that's gonna ruffle your feathers tomorrow. I think I may hold on to it. I got one that's gonna ruffle some feathers, but I don't know. It's Christmas Eve. I don't know if we should ruffle feathers on Christmas Eve. It's supposed to be full of joy. But here's the season of depression. And we have to be aware of that during this time. There's a lot of sadness and depression. People put extra pressure on themselves. Suicides and just deaths. They say the latter part of the year is a lot of deaths, and it's been a lot for some of our friends and family. And we got to be aware of that. But losing your way is a part of life's journey. I don't know why I did that, but part of life's journey. What do you do when you lose your way? What do you do when you lose your way? And what are some ways to make your way back? Now, when I say lose your way, Steph, there are various ways I see you losing your way. Sometimes you lose focus. Sometimes you are on a path and you get off that path. Sometimes your family life gets rocked and gets derailed. Your love life might get derailed. Your job path may get derailed. You're like, listen, I was going this direction, wasn't working. I just shifted this whole thing, and this ain't really working. Now I don't know what to do. Losing your way, I think, is part of life's journey. I don't think we have all the answers. I think the answers are out there, but I don't think we have all the answers right away. And this is the perfect time where people are either have lost their way, especially this year. It's crazy. This year, losing your way is part of 2020 for sure, because some things have definitely changed.
Oh, all right.
Pardon a little sneeze there. Speaking of losing weight, something like, no, not at all. No started. But so the question is, what do you do when you lose your way? And when I say the other thing is, when I'm asking, what do you do when you lose your way? I think this is kind of personal, I guess. And we can give our personal suggestions or personal stories to reset, because this is, people are starting to reset now. Of course, we always say the new year starts in October, but there are still people mulling over this new year. For people, it's a date, and some people are mulling this over, and some people are using the Christmas holiday. Be like, how did I get here? How did I get here the way where I am right now? How did I get here this year, and how do I not be right here next year? And that's a very valid question. So what do you do when you lose your weight? What do you do when you lose your weight? I think that's a strong question. Great morning to all our second hour flowers. So that's the question, Steph. I don't know. I can throw it to you, or I can even begin, because I can speak to.
Little something on this one.
You got a little something.
I got a little something.
I would imagine. Look, I would imagine you had something on this. Because again, like I said, I think losing your way is part of life's journey. Because let's start there. That people believe that they are the only one losing their way, or they look around and see people like, well, they don't ever lose their way, or they got it together. You can have it all the way together. You lose your way for a short period of time or a long period of time. Sometimes you might lose your way for a day. You might be like, man, this month I just have not been right this month, and that happens. That really truly happens. You'll be off and be like, yo, I'm off. I got to figure it out. Whatever it is, I'm off. Yeah. But I got to figure this out. So I'm going to shoot it to you. What do you do when you lose your way? What do you do when you lose your way?
What I've learned, over time about, losing my way. First of all, there are seasons where everybody is off, and it is not just you. And you have to understand that sometimes it's in the air. It's everybody. Because I can call somebody and be like, I feel some kind of way. This has been going on for 3 days, and I'm over it. And they'll be like, you too? Like, yeah. So it could be an energy shift around you and your circle, or energy shift into the world in general, where everybody is feeling something. And so I say that to say, like, I just wanted to, definitely, high five you on that. People, y'all not alone when y'all say you're losing your way. I've lost my way many times. I lost my way after giving birth as a woman. I lost my way when things were just not going the way I wanted them to go. It's so ghetto for things to not go my way. To me. So guess what? That sends me into a light depression. I'm not a depressed person. So it sends me into this mode where I don't like. And so that's why I identify with people with depression, because it sends me into a mode where I feel like I'm headed down that direction. That means to me that I have lost my way. Something is missing. A little piece is missing. I'm off. And when I'm off, one of the things that I like to do is to work out. Because it exercises me, and it get the endorphins in my brain going. It gets my breathing under control. It gets me in solitude, which is number 2. Solitude for me is important. I like to be there myself. I need silence. I need quiet. I need no human reaction. No human interaction. You can text me. I can talk to y'all via phone for a few minutes, but then after that I'm off. I'd rather speak online or talk to you via text, because at that moment I may be dealing with something and I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be short with you on the phone, like, yeah, no, okay.
So
you know what I'm saying? So silence. Solitude. Silence. Solitude is my second one. Exercising is my first, even if it's just a couple of sit-ups or some squats or running around my house. You ain't got to go to the gym to exercise and get those endorphins going and get your breathing going, because once your breathing going, you'd be surprised at those breathing exercises and how they can really impact your day and your mind frame. So mine is exercising and doing breathing exercises. 2, my solitude. Solitude is very important to me. I got to get by myself. If I have to go sit in the car, if I have to listen to some music to bring me back to where I need to be. Now, I do have a playlist for that. I have several different playlists. I got playlists to keep me happy, playlists to make me happy, playlists to take me through whatever storm I'm going through. I have a playlist to take me through that storm. Just like get me through
music.
It. And music is my go-to, because I don't have to tell my story to the music, because the music is telling me their story and letting me know that I'm not alone. They felt that way too, because to sing to me in such a manner, that's who I be listening to him. But a person that can sing your pain to you lets you know that they've been there before.
For me, even listening to, like, sometimes music, I gotta shut it all off. I gotta shut it all off, Steph. The solitude thing, yeah, man, I gotta shut it off. I don't want because the music may take me somewhere else I don't want to be. So I'll be like, nah, that I don't need to be over there because I'm not focusing on me at that minute. I'm focusing on the music, and then I'm thinking about doing other things. I ain't really thinking about the challenge, whatever that hurdle is for me. So I ride in silence a lot. I ride in silence, or I listen to a lot of talk radio. That's crazy. I listen to a bunch of talk radio. But finding your way, like you said, getting into whatever it is that is your thing, I think that's a way that helps me find my way. And my thing, sometimes I might need to just go for a drive, go for a ride or something. I'm like, I'm gonna go for a ride because that's part of my solitude is ride around and ideas pop in the head. You think about doing certain things. That's a way to find your way. To recognize, I think that's a way. Yeah, to recognize that you have lost your way. I think that's step one. A lot of times we don't even realize that you have even lost your way. You be like, you know what? Like, I'm off. You tell yourself you're off, but you like, what do I mean by off? Let me say, when I say I'm off, how would I describe this? You be like, you know what? I think I kind of lost my way. Shout out to people that's listening and watching right now. Don't be quiet and just listen to us. We ain't the only people that feel like this. You done lost your way before. Tell us how you lost your way. Put it in the chat. Tell us how you may have lost your way and how you found your way back. Because you may help somebody else. Don't keep that stuff to yourself. That's another thing. Share your story. Sharing your story. That's a lot of times we have so much pride. Sometimes we got so much pride that we don't want to. Now, you ain't got to share with everybody. You ain't got to share with the world. But you have a person that you share, be like, yo, you know what, dogs? For real, like, I got it together. I know what I want to do, but a couple of these moves ain't panning out. So what's next? You know what I'm saying? It's not panning out. It ain't going right. And that's for men. Especially for men, but everybody got pride. But for men especially, I'm saying, speaking to y'all, if you ain't found your way, I mean, when you lose your way, you don't really know what next to do. Maybe talking it out. Put that pride aside, man. I've been talking about that a lot. Just putting the pride aside. Like, prideful for what? What they say, pride comes before the fall? Like, put that to the side, men and women.
Yeah,
men and women.
That's my pride. My pride is terrible. My pride is terrible. As a woman, I've always tried to be, strong, overtly independent. I'm just naturally aggressive. Not in a bad way. I'm just naturally aggressive. And so my pride level is like through the roof. Like I got testosterone or something running through me. But I had to learn to put my pride to the side so that I could actually start my healing process. Okay? Now, that's something that people don't talk about, is that you cannot properly heal from childhood trauma or just your environment, what you have inherited in your environment, because what we do is we mimic the things that's around us. So if people that's around you doing nothing, you're doing nothing. And at that time, you have to now uncover the damage of doing nothing. You got to get all the layers of nothings off in order to get to where you need to get to. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I had to go and let down my pride enough to be able to tell my story to other people. And when I do that, I do it so I'm transparent now. But me telling it to one person and them feeling like, okay, this is something that I could take something away from her story and actually live in my truth now. It only took one person to say that I helped them. Now I tell anybody my story. And I can speak it without crying. I can speak it, matter of factly. I can talk about it. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm an unashamed work in progress in my being as a whole, So that is that pride issue. I mean, the pride thing, you have to let that pride thing go. And you have to talk about it. Tell your story. Be transparent with people. I'm transparent online, offline. It doesn't matter now. I ain't just walking around just, hey, you want to hear my story? Hey, anybody want to hear my story? Hello, I want to tell my story. Like, no, I'm not doing that. But any moment that I get to relate to someone about something, then I just kind of let them know, like, hey, that goes back to what
that goes back to what I was saying about finding whoever that is that you're gonna your lost way. Whoever you're gonna share that with, finding that person to talk it out and describe it. How do you find your way, Luke? And what do you do when you lost your way? Is what we're talking about today. We talked. You said solitude. I said that as well. Identifying, trying to identify where you lost your way. You were like, listen, I was rolling up to this point. What happened? That's another thing, is backtracking and be like, man, if you feel like you lost your way, that means at some point you were on the path, right?
Right.
See if you can backtrack to where you got off the path and be like, it was that person, it was that thing, it was that decision I made. Right there is where I got off the path. I can't do that anymore.
So that's recognizing your distractions. That's recognizing your distractions and the things that break your focus. Because people can break your focus. People can be your distraction. You are distracted by so many things and so many other people, their problems, their issues, their situations. Anything you can succumb to, you will. And guess what? You're giving so much energy into them and their situation that you're not giving any into your own. And so when you do that, now you've neglected you, and then you have to refine you again. So that right there, if you can recognize that moment, if you can recognize, you know what, I'm not at my best right now. I'm not nowhere near where I should be right now. My level of thinking is declining. My creativity level, I haven't seen creativity in a long time out of me, and I am a creative being. You know what I'm saying? If you are practicing every day those manifestations of speaking life into yourself on a daily basis, you would know. It would be more easy for you to recognize when you are off course.
Let me say that right there. You spoke on something. There has been times where creativity for me, I'm like, man, I'm creative, I'm super creative, but I haven't created anything in a little while. I haven't completed a creative work, a creative project in a while. Now, that's hard to say now because we do this show every single day. So this is a work of creativity every single day. But there are times where outside of this, I'm like, all right, I got this, and this on my mind, and I haven't done it yet. And I may have a problem seeing the steps to get to it. And I'm like, man, I don't know how. I want to finish that, but I don't know how to get there. And that happens to me where I had to take a step back and plan it out, because a lot of times things ain't that hard. This is one of my real beliefs. Most things in life ain't hard. Like, things are really simple. You find that out when you get into, especially on the creative side. You like, I can do that. I can build that. I can create this. You know what I mean? Most things ain't really that hard when you look into it. I fully believe that if a man built it, I can do it too. No matter what it is. Like, if a man built it, I can do it too, or I can figure it out. That's how I feel. So now when it comes to life situations, I feel like I ain't the only one who's been through this. So whatever I'm going through, there's a place to go find that information. That's why I said earlier, it was kind of like a little Easter egg I was dropping when I said Google was a great gift. I'm saying there is a real Google, and then there is an emotional Google out there too. There's a situational Google out there too. You can be like, all right, this is my situation. Who do I know in my circle that's been through this? Or someone, who do I know that, how many degrees of separation am I from somebody that's been through this? Oh, there it is. Let me talk to this person that can get me to this person to have this conversation. That's, again, an exploded view of life, being able to think things out. Because I believe that there's an emotional Google out there that you could tap into and be like, hey man, how did you handle this? Like, I had some conversation with my dad before about some things. Just like, man, how did you know this? When this happened, how did you know? Or how did you handle this type of situation? And so I think there is, like I said, an emotional Google, there's a situational Google. We just got to get out there. There's a spiritual Google for you guys out there. You got to go out there and just search for it. And I ain't talking about on your computer. Sometimes it's just using that mouthpiece, having the right words. And all of those things can help you find your way. Again, I'm talking not just to y'all, I'm talking to myself as well. How you find your way? During this time, losing your way, especially with 2020, and I know I have I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I have no clue. This is the first time that I really have no clue what next year is gonna look like. None. People have a conversation with me about months, and I'm like, bro, I have no clue. Like usually I'll be like, yeah, I can do this, this, and this. And I'm like, bro, I don't know. I maybe can tell you when we get close to 60 days out, 30 days out. But right now, you asking me something for 6 months from now, I can't tell you. I can't tell you.
It's a terrible feeling.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that's a terrible feeling to have.
I'm gonna figure it out though. I can't
that
stay
uncertainty.
Here.
It's a level of uncertainty throughout America.
I can't stay here though. It ain't no way I'm gonna be able to stay in that. I'm working on some things to place some certainty in certain areas, but I can't stay here in uncertain space. I ain't gonna stay here too long. Again, that's about finding your way. I won't stay. I might lose my way, but I ain't gonna stay off the path too long. And that's my word.
And Steph, that's how you manifested into your life. That's how you manifested, infest great things into your world. Let's see.
Indeed. I'm not gonna stand.
One of my comments says to, what do you do when you lose your way in life? He says to reevaluate yourself and your life choices.
Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of goes back to what we were saying.
We were saying that, but I think everybody. That's one thing that people actually miss. Like it sounds easy, and we all know to do it, but we actually miss the mark when it's time to do that. Because if you have to evaluate your life, what you don't want to do is you don't want to call a spade a spade. Like I don't want to say, all right, so the crew that I've been kicking it with, nobody is doing nothing, but I love them to death. I love them so much that I don't even want to say it to myself that they trash.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm scared to lose them.
I'm saying people trash.
I'm scared to be successful because I know that I'm going to lose them, and I love them. But in reality, I should love me enough to know that if anybody is still going to love me after I choose me, then I love them back, and I love them anyway, even if they don't choose me. They choose to stick around. So it's certain things you have to learn in there. That's a whole different talk right there. I promise you that's a different talk.
Here's another thing is I know that y'all like when we have the subject matter that's like semi-ratchet or that has some kind of cattiness in it or some kind of debate. Y'all love that. Y'all be in the comments hard body. But for real, these are talks that y'all need to stay tuned in. These are talks that y'all gotta stay checked in into. That's part of finding your way, because sometimes the message will come from somewhere you don't even expect it to come from. So staying tapped in to what it is, to where the message is, to where the meat is, to where the food is a way to help you find your way often. You got, what else you got?
Let me see. She said
you may not have a whole lot.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of comments today, and one of the reasons why is because sometimes you're living in that exact moment, and when you ask somebody, well, how do you find yourself after you lost yourself? My first thing, if I was seeing that on somebody's page, I'm not gonna comment, but what I will do is I'll look at the comments. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping somebody got enough balls to comment and say certain things that's gonna give me my triggers. And say, okay, Steph, like, knock it off. You've been BSing all this time. It's time to get down to business. You know what I'm saying? Like, some harsh realities for me is another thing that helped me to find my way. Harsh realities. Like, some people have to be burned or bit by the snake to realize that that's a snake. You're not supposed to be there.
Steph like to be punched in the face. I ain't so much the punch in the face kind of guy. I like to see the punch coming. So
I don't have to be. I used to have to be punched. Now I can see that punch coming.
You like to see them punch in the face though.
On certain things, but I don't let a lot of people into my space.
Never mind. Let me go. Let's not talk
about that. No. Let's get into it. Now everybody got my business. Let's get into it. No, but like for me nowadays, letting people into my world or letting people into my space, the guard is up, with love and things like that in my personal intimate life. But on the other side of that, it's like, okay, I understand all this now, so I can see it coming a mile away. way from down there, and I can keep you way down there too, and we can still have a dynamic. We can have a dynamic relationship just from over there. Because if I let you too close to me, then I may get bit. So I've learned many lessons on that. So I don't have to get bit no more.
No more biting stuff. Not in that manner. She like, never mind. Shelby said, needed this today. Shout out to you. Much love, man. She said she needed this today. Subjects like these make people really evaluate where they are. 2020 has forced a lot of people to reevaluate where they are. And I will also say evaluate who they are, because a lot of the ugly has come out of people too. So just as much as the good has come out, ugly has come out of people. So again, finding your way. Find your way through this season right now. Find your way. Find a way to, if you got 2 days, find a way to be pleasant to everyone come Friday. You know what I mean? You should always be like this. I hope it creates a habit. I hope you've been doing it all season. I believe in the season. When the season hit, just be like that. After Thanksgiving, all the way through, just the season. I'm joyful. Hey, you speaking to everybody. I believe in that. But 'tis the season, 'tis the time. You check on your friends, check on the people that you think are strong, but you know they over there by themselves. Holler at them. But hey, man, what's happening? You know, I have people that actually check in on me and ask those questions. They be like, yo, how is Jason? You know what I mean? I see J-Boy doing his thing, but how is Jason? And I appreciate those people that hit me and ask that question. That's love, and they always make sure I'm taking. They be like, take care of me.
Everybody call and ask me nothing.
Hey, y'all better call and ask Steph how she doing.
What's up with it?
But
I need to reevaluate. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
You got to
reevaluate.
You have a goal. Oh, before you got goal talk, yesterday was Short Girl Appreciation Day, and it went crazy online, so I didn't get a chance to say that. 5'5" and below, yesterday was Short Girl Appreciation Day. So
I know it was some cuties with some big old booties.
Cuties with big booties and just cuties in general. Hey, we love all the tall ladies, and y'all get some love all the time. We love them legs, but Short Girl Appreciation was yesterday. Mark it on your calendar, y'all. That could be a holiday from now on, man. Y'all, you put it on your calendar. Remember that December 21st yesterday? Yeah, December 21st is Short Girl Appreciation Day. 5'5" and below is for y'all. Every other day is for tall girls, I guess, but that day is for y'all in particular. So love it, man. Kissing and hugs to all you little bundles of joy. So we gotta get ready, get out of here. Give them a goal before we close out. Give them a goal.
Goal talk going into this season. Manifest great things into your life and reevaluate your life. If your life is off course or you feel like you're out of gear right now, you can snap back into gear by reevaluating. We gave you some tools today on how to snap back in case you're, like I say, if you're a little bit off track. We gave you some tools today how to snap back, or at least a start. Well, you have to develop your own routine and know what fits for you, because what fit for me doesn't fit for Jason, and what fit for J-Boy does not fit for Steph. So find your own routine, but find a routine. That's very important. Find a routine. Yeah, it'll make a better you. To create a better you, I promise you.
Hey, we didn't get no, y'all was looking for superpowers. You already got superpowers. The superpower is within you. Today is Abilities Day as well. So celebrate all your abilities, whatever they are, naughty or nice, whatever they are. Hey, man, we got to get out of here. Love is love. Today, do it big.
Enjoy the taste of life.
Take a drink, take a sip, take a swig, and we out. Go, Jesus, it's your birthday.